Hi, and welcome to the Hall of Fame Stadium for Game 2 of the Championship Series of the Women's College World Series. I'm Damon Fontenot alongside the Oklahoman Scott Wright. And Scott, Tuesday turned out to be doomsday for Texas A&M as Arizona State wins their first national championship, 11-0 over the Aggies.
Yeah, it ended up getting really ugly at the end. It wasn't as bad a game as it might sound from that 11-0 final. 7 runs in the top of the 7th inning for Arizona State. Really gave it that lopsided feel, but it wasn't really that bad. Arizona State really broke it open in the 4th inning with a 3-run home run from Caitlin Cochran. Everybody all week had been afraid to pitch to her, and finally in the last game of the week, she shows everybody why with the home run to left field that really was the one that kind of put the dagger in Texas A&M. Then the seven runs at the end were just icing on the cake for Arizona State.
With Katie Burkhart, it was, let's be honest, in the 3rd inning when Vasquez got the 1 run, the RBI, it was pretty much over at that point because Burkhart never gave up anything. I mean, I think her ERA was .75.
Yeah.
You felt that it could be over at that point. The 4th, they add the 3-run homer, 4-0, and at that point we knew it was over. But the 7th, as you said, it just piled on. But we look at the ace, which is Burkhart, and that's how you win these things. You ride an ace just like Taryn Mowat last year. Mm-hmm. You ride an ace, and Arizona State certainly rode her to the championship.
Yeah, they really did. Texas A&M had trouble scoring, all week while they were here. 5 runs in 6 games total. But they had their ace going early on and were able to get to the finals in Megan Gibson. But Megan ran out of gas a little bit the last couple of games here, and Katie Burkhart was still going strong. 3 shutouts in the World Series overall, 2 of them in the Championship Series, which is really pretty strong. 11 strikeouts last night, 13 tonight. She had it all working.
Yeah, that's hard to overcome. You may be the best team in the Big 12, but it's hard to beat a team that I think they were 66-5. Something. She was 41-5 or something like that. Just insane numbers. And tonight, obviously, they got it going on both sides. The pitching, it was going to be tough for A&M to score a run. And when ASU scores 11, it was a rout. So it was kind of anticlimactic, but still great crowds throughout the week.
Yeah, it was. They packed this place. They didn't reach the total attendance mark that was set last year, but last year had 1 extra session. The championship series went all 3 games, and so they had that extra session of an extra 6,000-7,000 to tack on there. But average per session attendance was a record that they set this year. You can see the new bleachers that they put in behind us that really added a more permanent feel to the outfield. It was really a fan-friendly event. That really draws a lot of families out here, a lot of kids, and everybody seemed to enjoy themselves.
I guess Arizona State had been watching Arizona win, and it must have been rough on them. You're watching your rival across the state there, winning, and finally they get to win their championship. And Jackie Vasquez, she sang after that. I mean, they were happy, and deservedly so.
Yeah, they really were, and that's a big thing for them is they were finally able to step out of the shadow of Arizona. Right there in their own state, they're the second-tier softball team, even though they've been here 6 times overall in the last 3 years. They were still the little sister in Arizona, and they were able to step out of that shadow and show that there's more than one softball team in Arizona that can play.
So that's the end for the Women's College World Series. It comes to a convincing end, 11-0 run, 2-0. That's how it ends. And obviously, Hall of Fame is getting ready for the next round here. We're getting ready for the Olympic team to come this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Mm-hmm. You'll be able to catch highlights on News OK TV. And, of course, Scott and other guys will be writing for the Oklahoman.